If you're a beginner that is just starting out on Fiverr, in this video I'm gonna give you some little tips on how to use Fiverr as a beginner. So let's say, for example, you already have a skill and maybe you don't have any skill. So either of the two, you have a skill or you don't have, so this video will still help you. But then if you don't have a skill that you actually want to render on Fiverr, I would suggest you going to Fiverr and look for a skill or much easier skill that you can sell on Fiverr to start making money. But then when you pick a skill that is very easy to render on Fiverr, make sure have it in mind that you might not be able to make good amount of money on the long run. But then if you pick a skill that is kind of like high in demand and also hard to deliver, then you're gonna be relevant in the industry and also make a lot of money. So if you look into Fiverr and check on website design and also logo design, you're gonna see that the people are really making a lot of money from this space. But if you look into article writing or AI in space, you will also see that maybe not much people are actually selling the service, but most likely they are easy service that people can render to make money. If you look into logo design category on Fiverr, you're gonna see there are a lot of competitors on this right here. But then if you actually pick how to stand out on the marketplace, you're gonna be relevant and also be able to make good amount of money. How would you stand relevant in the marketplace? Let's say you are just starting out and you have an idea about how to design a logo, for example. If you try to copy all these particular sellers on the first page, trust me, it will be very hard for you, and on the long run you might lose interest in working on Fiverr. Instead of that, just try to look for a micro niche that you can actually create a gig about and start selling. I also make a video on how to find a micro or low competitive keyword within your niche and you'll be able to make money on Fiverr. So I'm going to have used logo design as an example, and I give you some ideas on new and low competitive gig ideas you can make money as a logo design. But in this video, I think I should be looking into the website design space, so you can also see some low competitive keyword you can also look into without comparing yourself with top rated seller, level 2 seller in the marketplace, whereby it might be very hard for you to get your gig on the first page of Fiverr within that particular keyword. So now let's say you are a website design, for example, and you can see right here, after I click on website design, we have over 37,000 gigs on this space. You can see right here. So what you're gonna do is to find some low competitive keywords that you can create a gig about. So I have different methods in which you can find a low competitive keyword on each specific niche. But then if you are expert enough or have a little bit understanding about research, then you can just keep following this video. So because I can't actually touch every niche, so let me just try this one right here. So once you click on that category you want to create or you want to set up account on, so let's say you want to set up account on website design, for example. So on this search bar right here, just type in website design for, then you can type in A, you can type in B, then it will keep suggesting keyword for you that people are searching for on Fiverr. You can say website design for business, for example. Then remember, we have over 37,000 service right here on this page. So if you search for a website design for business, you're gonna see some other keywords that Fiverr is gonna suggest for us and gigs. So it will be way lesser than 37,000 sellers. But then you can see it's actually different, which is 270,000 sellers. But like all these gigs belong to graphics website design category. And if you type in website, if you click on website design category itself, not that Fiverr is going to show you all the website design gigs. So after typing this keyword, it's telling us that gigs that have this kind of keyword in their title are over 270,000. But then your work doesn't stop right there. So I also install Fiverr Quick View. You can type into your Google Chrome and install it to your browser. Then it also helps you to get some keyword suggestion right here. You can see Fiverr Quick View. So on this page, it's gonna load some low competitive keyword or some competitive keyword related to website design for business for me. And then if I'm okay with it, I'm gonna pick in one after the other and then see which one I literally want to use on my gig title, tags and description. But if you also scroll down right here, you will see some sellers that are already using this keyword. You can see I will design DeFi WordPress website design for your business. So you can see business website, you can see business website, 14 reviews, 25 reviews, 56 reviews, and so on and so forth like that. But then that doesn't mean that if you also create your own gig on this page, you will not rank, but you have to invest in the aspect of getting a review to your gig before you can be able to get your gig rank. But if you do a due diligence on keyword research, even though without any review, you can still rank your gig to first page on Fiverr. So with that being said, that is just how you can do keyword research. And also, I said there are other ways in which you can do keyword research on Fiverr, and you can watch the video on the top right or left where I walk you through how to do keyword research using Google Keyword Planner. So that's that. So the next thing, after you have picking your niche, and if you are part of people that doesn't have any skill, I would suggest you look into Fiverr. You can see this is graphics design category, programming and text, digital marketing, video and animation, writing and translation, music and audio, business, consulting, data, AI service. You can look into any of these, and once you notice that, okay, I literally want to go with this skill, let's say I want to go with video editing, for example. So once you notice that you want to go with video editing, the next thing you're going to do is to find a course that you can actually jump into to learn. So you can go to udemy.com, you can go to coursera.com. There are a lot of websites in which you can actually go right there and find an amazing course for free and paid. But getting a paid course will definitely help you out. So let's say on search of video editing course, so just type in video editing, then type in click on enter, then it's gonna load some different courses for you. So you can see video editing with Premiere Pro. You also scroll down, you see video editing masterclass. There are a lot of courses right there. All these one are paid course. And if you scroll down on this left side right here where you see price, you can navigate to free one, then you're gonna see free course. But then depend on the tools you actually like. So you can see they have different tools. This is DaVinci AI, you can see DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere Pro, and there are a lot of courses right there. So you can also jump into the free one, which is the Camtasia for beginners. This is a free course, 30 total minutes, then 23 lectures. This is another one with Premiere Pro. This is another one with iMovie. So it all depends on what tools you actually get familiar with. So there are also other courses right there on the platform. So just jump on it, and I believe within a week you'll be able to understand how to do video editing, maybe the basic. Then after getting or understanding the basic, then you can come down to Fiverr and create your gig. So once you create your gig, then you keep on learning until you get your first sale on Fiverr. So that is how I believe things work perfectly. So after creating your gig, there are different videos on how to set up a gig, a Fiverr profile. So just come down to Fiverr, then click on become a seller. So on this page right here, they're gonna ask for your email. So I will advise you to use a fresh Gmail account or email account to set up your Fiverr profile. So you can decide to use a personal name or business name. It all depends on how you want to appear to people, but most especially people appreciate working with personal people. They don't want to work with a brand or company. But then it's all depending on the kind of service you actually want to render. So most time I offer you to service on Fiverr, and using a personal name actually work best for me than using a business name. So most times I use a personal name and personal profile picture. So that is just that. But in the case of website design, I have a friend in the space and he used a business profile, and it's always work for him. But then on his profile picture, he used to use a personal profile picture, so they know the person behind the brand. So it's kind of like very easy. They will know the kind of person they are trying to transact or work with, and most especially people like seeing the kind of person they want to hire on the platform. So recently I got a message from a client that she said she saw my profile picture on my gig, and then she actually connects with me that okay, this is the kind of person I actually want to work with, and since then she has been working with me up till now. You understand? So it all, like I said, it all depends. There are some niche that you don't have to put your profile picture right there, and the buyer will still connect with you as long as you can actually render the service they wanted to buy from you. And also another advice, because before I round up this video, is that when you are just starting out, you have to look into the sellers that are on the platform already. So you see their own pricing, then you can go down a little bit because you are just starting out. You can't compare yourself with sellers that have over 100 reviews on their profile, or a lot of others in queue, or have been in Fiverr for a long time. You still have an high price with them. So basically, my friend that does website design used to tell me, like, why do I offer a service of $20? And he used to offer his basic package is $50 and upward. So then I later told him that I can't actually compare your service with mine. So designing a website or fixing website issues is actually much. So literally I charge $10 for one video optimization. So, but then after he talked to me about it, so I feel like, okay, let me increase it to $20. And I have a promoted gig feature on that account, so it's used to work for me, and people actually find the gig, place an order, and also make inquiries. So I used to have add-ons on my gig, which also make it more amazing for me. So once buyer or client interested in hiring me for thumbnail design or some other stuff, they can click on add-on, and then the money will also increase. So that is how I use Fiverr, and it's still working for me. But then some people also have issue in creating account on Fiverr. So if you are part of people that actually have issue in creating account on Fiverr, you can let me know in the comment section below. I can connect you with someone that can help you in creating an account. But I'm sorry, I can't actually make a video on how you can create Fiverr account in country that maybe Fiverr have restricted. But then if you are interested, you can let me know in the comment section. That's all I can say about that. And if you are in a country that is not restricted, you can create accounts as you want. And also, you have to be very vigilant when you are trying to sell on Fiverr. Don't share your contact, email, phone number to clients on Fiverr. It's very risky, and your account can actually get disabled for doing just that. So you have to be very vigilant. And most especially, what I do as a YouTube manager is that once I'm working with buyers, so on the other page, if I need them to add my email to their channel, so I'll tell them on the other page. So Fiverr will literally understand that, okay, this person have already placed an order, so definitely the client need my email in order to have access to the channel. And no issue like that. But if you are running or offering ebook writing service and you are sending your email to your clients, so it doesn't make any sense. So they'll feel like you actually want to take the buyer out of the platform, which of course they're gonna lose at the end. So they'll block your account and also connect another seller to that particular buyer. So this is how Fiverr works, and of course there are lots and lots more on Fiverr, which of course I believe you might also need. But then you keep on learning as it starts. You can't know everything at once. So that's how I also start, and now I try different things and it's still working. And also, to get your first review, it might be very hard, but then I believe telling someone that might need your service or friend that might need your service, you can just do the job for them offline, then tell them to pay you through Fiverr for you to get your first review on Fiverr. That is actually amazing. But then if you're just waiting on Fiverr till you get your first sale, it might be very hard. So you have to find a way to implement in order to get your first sale on Fiverr. And trust me, this method works. So tell one or two of your friend, family, people around you that might need your service. Let them know that you are rendering the service on Fiverr. Once they order for the gig, then they pay you and you guys discuss on the platform and you make your money. Then Fiverr will believe that, okay, you have got your first sale, so let's try to push your gig and see if you will bring in more money, because they are literally interested in making more money from you. So if your gig is not making them money, they're not going to promote it, so they're not going to publish it to more people. And also, Fiverr appreciates you sharing your Fiverr profile on social media platforms. So if you do that, it can also help in boosting your gig ranking, because they feel like, okay, you're really working to promote your gig. So let them give you the opportunity to push your gig to more people starting for the kind of service you render, which is quite amazing. So that is it. And if you have any particular question, you can let me know in the comment section. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.